have no idea what a loss means? That's what Nightbot is for. Define a loss. There you go. That's a Nightbot diff.
I am already shackled to the will of a monarch. I have no need for
There's just a high-speed police chase by us. Ooh, really? Who were they chasing? Is there any, like, coverage of it online or anything? Interesting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the Alliance!
And my pleasure, Arthas. You should really be thinking Nightbot. This dude went on the run just to try to dodge a speeding ticket? What the? Sounds like an odd thing to go on the run for, but to each their own. Interesting. Stunning machine. Oh, we got Anub and Zag. Our summons will blot out the sun. Oh my god! Wavearts just dunked on that clown. Actually dunked. To be fair, that Zag was asking for it. He was like trading with 1 HP for some reason, but still.
So much for the strength of the horde.
He needed to go to the toilet urgently. I wonder if that's a good excuse. You know, if I ever have to go on the run from the cops and they catch me, maybe I'll just say that. That seems like a reasonable thing. As reasonable as an alibi can go, anyways. When you're when you're running from the cops.
I am renewed, servant. Don't let it go to your head. Keep fighting.
Choose a talent.
No, don't do that. There's a few videos of people trying it. Oh, you're telling me I shouldn't run from the cops? I mean, yeah, like, that's you're probably right about that. I don't believe I will. But if you're in that spot anyways, might as well come up with something.
Choose a talent. I've just learned that some of my best
Oh, run from them, but don't say it's because you got a poop. Oh, okay. What are you gonna say then? You got me. Okay. Wait, you have no better plan than that's the best we got. Wait a minute.
But make sure they don't capture ours.
Yeah, maybe Symbiosis. Maybe. Worth a shot. What's up, John? Thanks for the 21. Welcome back.
Choose a talent.
Beetle build. Beetle build on GM time. Let's go. Bringing Beetle build everywhere. One Beetle at a time. We'll look at my Beetle healing. Wait, why did they stop healing? Oh, he's running away, I guess. Oh. Oh, I might have griefed. Whoops. Warm up, Beetle. feel the tingle. Sounds good to me, Trick. Sounds good to me. I don't know what a Cialis is, but you know, as long as it's legal, you do you.
Pretend you heard your name for far too long.
Will do, will do. Glad you still remember my name, Warlock, and stop spamming. Why you spamming my name? Bitch. Welcome back though, thanks for the 20. Appreciate the support. Anyways, really I picked this to be obnoxious and backdoor their shit, and I haven't really done that, so let's get started with backdooring their shit. Oh god, I regret everything. Oh wait, maybe I regret nothing. Distracciones! Ah shit. No, I'm so close to getting out of this. Eh, 1 for 1 could be worse. Oh, his Rhaegar might be in trouble though. Beetle build, full Beetle build, I don't care, we're Beetling. Perfectly legal, okay. Sounds good then. You do you. You do you. Aww. Yeah, that's a good Entomb. Yeah, I don't think Rhaegar had ult when I was in the Entomb. We're still level 9, unfortunately. It's alright, he gave it his best shot. I respect it. Oh god. Everything hurts. Get me out. I'll be messing with these guys. You guys have fun over there. It's time to unleash the Beetles. Stop them, Beetles. Beetle time. Beetle time. Beetle time. I'm literally just out here trying to 1v5 them for the thing, dude. Alright, good news. Got the thing. Bad news. I am dead AF. I think I'm buying space or something, though. Oh my, space creating machine, baby. All good, all good. OBJ'd. Did the season get extended like last time? Did it? I don't know. What makes you say that? Why are you saying that to me? What suspicions do you have right now? Oops, I'm gonna miss on the blessed shield. That's like the second shield he's missed. Burning Beetle power spike online. Oh my god, 1,000 demonic shitters trying to kill me though. Kind of. Could have sworn it said 1 week before, and now it says 2 weeks. Oh, well that's pretty damning evidence. Are you in Europe, Symbios? Because it says 1 week for me. But I feel like it said 1 week for like 10 years now, so you might be right about that. Yeah, they probably did then. Sounds like they did. That is what would happen if they extend the season. That is usually what happens. At least it's only 1 week. Let's hope they only extend it for 1 week. 1 week is a reasonable extension. Kinda. Better than 4 months. Yeah, they basically extend every freaking season. just a matter of how long they extend.
We didn't need that fort anyway.
What up, Matrix? How's it going?
Another prison camp, eh? Well,
You've gotten better at being a noob. I see what you did there. Ah, Beetle heal! Press forward! Believe in the Beetle healing!
going into the next
Beetle healing machine. Oh, the Beetles are burning this nerd. Oh, I don't want to be here anymore. Alright, call it a draw.
You've done it. Free our soldiers and show the horde.
I'm Diamond 2 already though. I'll be GM as soon as I hit Masters. What the heck am I gonna do for another week? It's time to start losing again, I guess. That was a big bomb. We need some shitty hero donos right now. Got too much time on our hands once again. Feels bad. A little double stun, a little stunny stun. This guy, auto attack, he is. I don't like auto attack. Auto attack hurts. Not and run.
Choose a talent.
My service is rewarded.
Our team is all dead. Giga Dedgers. I got 4 Beetles on this guy's ass. They all died to 1 kill. That's not good. That is not good. Goodbye, my friends. It was nice knowing ya.
Much sweeter.
Oh, that guy didn't die. Unlucky, dude. They didn't even start the channel at least. You're looking for the Asmo. Asmo's over here.
Our camp is under siege. We have to keep that cage locked.
Is Beetle build viable without level 1 Beetle? Hell nah. Beetle build is Beetle build is barely viable even with a level 1 Beetle. I don't know if it's viable even with level 1 Beetle. But yeah, without level 1 it would be way worse.
Our camp is secure. Good work, lads and lassies. Hero slain.
I have unleashed the Beetles. The only thing they're killing is the freaking objective guards. Not worth it. Oh, my Beetles. The only good thing about Beetle build is when you just AFK hitting buildings, you can hit them forever, you know. Very good against buildings. Not much else, but very good against the buildings.
They met with the wrong army.
Run! Save the homeboy! We will remember your name, Jack Daniels. Valiant effort. He saved the homeboy. Kinda. What up, Ergo? How's it going? A true martyr, yep. Oh, no one on the keep. I'll go. It's my time to shine. Unleash the Beetles.
Choose a talent.
Oh, they don't know about how many Beetles I can unleash on this bad boy. They don't know about the Beetles. Uh-oh.
It took that many holes to stop our
Well,
Just a flesh
got it.
wound. Walk it off.
Could be worse. My life for keeps. Got squashed. But not before we squashed their keep. Yeah, the burn aura plus, yeah, the burn plus the aura is really nice. The aura is in general just like, I think it's like 30% spell damage increase on like all your shit. It's good stuff. Yeah, I was thinking about 20 ult, but then this one gives me 3 more beetles. I chose to have a beetle army instead. Army of beetles, go go. This one is also happens to be the best one because you can stun 4 times instead of 2. But you know, I really did it just
Looks like they're gonna
just
have
for my
another
beetle
prison
army.
camp to knock down.
Service is eternal.
Horde will pay for that one.
I'll see to it.
Hey fan, I'm pretty hard stuck in gold. I want to be plat. You bought my Patreon, but you are still trash. Any tips off the dome? Yeah, I think you're misunderstanding what the Patreon does. This is pretty common topic. So the Patreon, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you think the Patreon is something where it's like, hey, I bought it, and now I'm gonna be plat after being gold for 1 day, right? That is possible, but it's unlikely. So what the Patreon should be is like a textbook. Like I remember your school days, you know, maybe you still are in school, maybe you went to school 20 years ago, I don't know. Remember what happened in your school days, you know? Just because you bought the textbook doesn't mean you're gonna pass the course, you know? Yeah. How you pass the course is with studying, you know, you gotta spend a lot of time studying what's in the textbook, applying it, reapplying it. So it sounds like to me what you're doing is maybe you gave the Patreon like a quick glance, maybe you studied it for like a day, you know, maybe you looked through like half the posts or all the posts briefly. Oh my god. And you just expect to be better, right? So if that's what you did and it's not working, what you really want to do is like very slowly and carefully try to apply everything in the Patreon, which is your textbook. If you're trying to double soak, go look at the double soak video, play a game, and then go look at your replay, and then go look at the Patreon video again and see anything you might have done that wasn't optimal, right? Like figure out what you did that wasn't great, and then play another game and just keep that in your mind and try to improve. It's you know, the Patreon gives you the knowledge, but you have to provide the effort. Usually the problem is like people don't really want to spend any effort. You know, what they want most of the time is just like, oh, let me just buy the Patreon and instantly be 2 divisions better. But you'll only be better if you apply the effort. So that's my general tips. If I had to give you tips, just, you know, off the top of my head. That's usually the problem that I find. No. I'm not saying that you think the Patreon is bad, Irish. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're insulting it or anything. This is not meant to be like, you know. I'm not saying that. I don't think you think that. What I'm saying is how you need to get better. Just straight up. You know, like what I'm telling you is it has nothing to do with what you think about the Patreon. It's just what you need to do if you actually want to get better. That's what I'm saying. Rude. So maybe you play a game in Storm League, you know, maybe you play on Alteract Pass. And then, you know, win or lose, go back to the Patreon, read the post about how to properly play Alteract Pass, and then look at your replay, and then see like, where did I go right here, and where did I go wrong? Oh, the guide said you should do this, and I didn't do that. Next game, I should do that. You know, it takes a lot of effort and thinking about how to improve as well. And constantly going back to the textbook and kind of, you know, double checking what you did with what's in the textbook, just like in school. That's really the best way to get better, in my opinion. Well, if they're paying for it, they may not want to do the hard effort of learning the tips by themselves. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Like the tips, you can pay and get the tips. That is something you can do, right? As soon as you pay for the Patreon, you get all of my tips. But there's a difference between reading the tips once and actually understanding like how to use it in every applicable scenario. Like there's a difference between reading you should double soak and like reading my experience guide, for example. There's a difference between like, you know, knowing that and just actually doing it in the right situation in every game, you know. There's a big difference. This one kinda not bad. Woohoo! Jebaited them though. Giga jebaited. Jebating machine.
Taking out our cavalry won't win you the war, Drekthar. Is that the best the horde can do?
No, he's just gonna keep killing them. Alright, now I have no more GP.
Before that of my master.
Killing spree.
I must pull back for now.
Genji is with you.
Death to the living.
Just like in school, you like, you know, you can read that, you know, you can read a lot of things, you know. You can read like I don't know, what the quadratic equation is, right? Like within 1 second, you can read what a quadratic equation is, and you can know what a quadratic equation is. You know, that doesn't mean looking at the textbook for 1 second, you'll be able to pass the math test. You know, you won't be able to actually do the hard problems if you're not actively practicing it and double checking and going back and forth and actively trying to learn. It's a difference between knowing something and actually being able to do it.
Those soldiers are counting on you. Don't let them down.
Make a video on Patreon about meta in different leagues. I don't really have one like that. That's kind of a interesting idea though. Maybe I'll do one like that. That sounds like a pretty solid idea. I'd be down. Ooh, I should not have gone in again. Ah well, I feel like I got enough stuns. Team's got it shortly. I believe in you, team. You learned yesterday that apparently 30% of California students can only read or do math at their grade level. Yeah, I was talking about this a week ago. Wait, what else did I miss? In MOBAs, 90% of people don't care about improving. 9% of people want to improve without any effort, and 1% actually try to improve. Yes. Except I would take that and say, instead of in MOBAs, I would just say in life. Like, you know what? If you replace the word MOBA with like just humans in life, I would still agree with that. I think like that's literally just human nature. 90% of humans don't really want to improve. 9% want to improve, but they don't want to make the effort. And only 1% of humanity wants to improve and is willing to make the effort. I think that's just human nature. Pretty much though. Same with video games, of course. Well, it's a generalization, you know. Those numbers, you know, 90% of numbers are just, you know, made up. Of course, it's a generalization, but you get the general idea. The numbers are probably not exactly accurate. I'm so dead. I was trying to hit that guy, the fat guy, and I did not hit him. I got nothing left. Good luck, guys. I'm just gonna go run at keeps. That's the only thing Beetle build does well. Have fun. Ice spawn keeps. Or ice spawn beetles. Look at all these purple magic damage, dude. Oh my lordy bajordas. Report this guy. I went out with 20% HP, no cooldowns. A Raven not tilting again like normal, of course. I'll report you. Reported, baby. But unblock for content. Of course.
Stand together, die together.
The host descends.
What was I talking about before this? Oh yeah, I was just talking about this a couple of weeks ago, where it's like all the all the school stuff seems way easier. Cause someone was telling me the other week, like SATs and ACTs, like I don't know, they're just so much easier. You can just like type the essays on the computer now instead of like handwriting it. Like that's so much easier. Like holy shit, that is like your WPM probably triples at least on a keyboard versus actually handwriting. And apparently you can just individually retake like one section now instead of like retaking the whole test. Like back in my day, you have to retake the whole test, which means if you scored a perfect on like one section, you have to rescore the perfect on that section again, you know? If you want a higher score, you have to demonstrate like really true mastery. That's like so much easier if you can just retake one section. You just never have to worry about the sections you scored well on again. All the testing stuff is so much easier now. It's insane.
Brace yourselves. The Horde's raiders will be here soon.
They had composite scores back then? Composite. I don't even know what that means. What's that mean? Where's Nightbot when you need him? Well, don't have much else to do. Guess I'll chill for now. Ooh, look at my damage. Well, actually, it's not that high. If it was 90k, I'd be like in the top 5 though. I'm almost high damage. As if that was the biggest problem of your educational system? Well, I'm not saying it's the biggest problem. I'm just saying, like, it's clearly gotten a lot easier. I'm sure there's other problems too. What do you think is the biggest problem of the educational system, I wonder? But yeah, I wasn't even talking about like problems. I'm just saying it's just straight up way easier. It sounds way easier. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of mocha. Maybe not actually. Beetle sustained.
Like shooting orcs in a barrel. Let's do this. Get our soldiers back and don't let the Horde get theirs.
You shall not pass. Oh my god, he ain't passing. He ain't passing.
Double kill. Triple kill.
We also know those tests aren't actually very useful for meshing. Anything other than a person's ability to take the test. I would half agree, yeah. Like I'm kind of half agreeing. Like I'm kind of in that camp. That's what I always thought too. Half agree though. I mean, your ability to like the half where I disagree is like your ability to know math and like read English, like that. There is some value in that. It does kind of check if you know what math is and if you know what English is. So there's like some value. But it certainly doesn't seem to be as much value as the schools think there is. Math and English, other stuff not really. Did they change the topics? Okay, when back in my day, the SAT was math, writing, and reading, right? Like those are the three categories, right? Am I crazy?